this is like the most interesting time to be in this profession, given the very speed evolution of technology to help us HR practitioners support our business strategies, our employee engagement strategies, and so much more.
And so we need to be looking at people as people rather than cogs in the wheel, and letting out the resourcefulness that's inside all of us.
We're seeing the demand for more flexibility and more hybrid working. It's really important that we understand, like, how do we create a contingent workforce that can come in and out dynamically as we need to give opportunities to our employees to have more flexibility.
Face-to-face interaction was important in getting to know what are the needs and demands of both the business as well as the employee side. But now having the support from technology or AI to speeden up the process or get more insights, more data.
Meeting everyone here, as many as possible, exchanging ideas. I think there's a lot of thought leaders here, so looking to really mash some brains over there.
I think there are a few agenda, looking at, I'll say, a new landscape for us at HR to manage the upcoming new expectation. I think looking forward to hear some of them to share their best practice.
So I think for us, there's a lot of interesting information and helpful, like high points, like what we should be looking at, how do we help our stakeholders, our employees, and the business to grow. Because we are not just talking about human beings, we are talking about organizational growth.
To me, that's that aha moment that all of us can access at any time, where we can go from being boxed in to unboxable. I love that moment.
I would love to learn some of the best practices from some of the industry leaders here, so that I can take those back as an employee and as an HR professional as well.
Along with the various booths, so then very new organization, new concepts, which sometimes you have not heard of, something to take away and see how you can work around in your workspace back in the organization.
Right, so I'm really excited to hear from others, to see what others are doing, other companies and organizations are doing, but also to hear the questions. What's on the mind of everybody here? And how do we further inclusion and diversity so we really have impact to the business and society at whole?
I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that HR is a service, is a support. If you look at many organizations, people or even leaders approach HR whenever there's trouble, or when you can't find which function to put a particular task, so let's put it under HR.
Well, I think a lot of people feel like it's more of a support function. I feel it's more of a business enabler. It's out there and help us do and win in the marketplace. So yeah, that's one area I'd like to focus and work on.
Not just for people outside of HR, but even for HR professionals. I feel that the most common misconception is that we try to preserve things and say that this is how the organization is supposed to work.
A superb invention, and then human beings are succumbing to that. They are relying on it for multiple purposes, be it at work or be it at HR.
Definitely does is that it automates and makes a lot more efficient and cleaner and quicker all of the more mundane tasks that relate to HR.
Well, to look at some of the new, I would say, offering, right? Can be a small offering like a simple apps. I think it's make a difference to us to know what's trending now.
So it definitely will enable us. As a human, you're not expert in everything. So this becomes as an aid for you to do your role more effectively and efficiently, for sure. Very energetic.
I think you will be impressive,
Inspiring, awesome,
galaxy of HR.
I have to say generative AI.